Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Retro Gamers Podcast, episode number 281. Larry here.
And Anthony here.
And how are you? What's going on?
I am sleeping.
Awesome. Your eyes are wide open, though. You one of those sleepers to keep your eyes open?
Yes, I keep my eyes open and I talk.
I knew one kid, like when we were like in the Cub Scouts or Boy Scouts, one kid who slept with his eyes open. Oh, it was the creepiest thing.
Well, my cat does that and freaks me out.
I never knew of an animal doing that.
No, like she's literally like she's lying there and she's snoring and she's got not both, one. It's got one eye wide open, and I'm like,
that might be a defense mechanism.
That's what I think it is too. I'm like,
which one?
What evil snow?
No, which eye? No. No, definitely. Yeah, that sounds like a defense mechanism.
Yeah, no. I'm like, what predator is coming after you in my apartment?
Link.
Wait. Oh, wait. Found the.
Oh, there he is.
I found the predator.
Celebrating his Friday the 13th.
Doesn't he look evil?
Oh, look at him. He just. It's not even like he had a look of like, I'm not going to kill you. It's more like I'm just going to sue you.
Yeah, basically. Well, he would if he could get a lawyer, and he knocked my headphones out.
Awesome. All right, so while Anthony's fixing his headphones, you probably can't hear me right. Oh, he might actually hear me loud and clear at that point.
I heard you just fine.
All right, so we're going to try and keep this, might be a handheld episode. I say might because every time we say something like that, we go like 2 hours.
I will keep you to a handheld episode.
Fair enough. No problem. I got my eye on the clock. So, I guess a little bit of update on my end as apparently I'm not going to say controversial, but I guess some of my...
if it's related to you, it is controversial.
Some of my thoughts and actions, as I mentioned at the end of last week, some people commented. So basically, long story short, for those joining us for the first time, me and Anthony had a wonderful discussion, basically me being yelled at, about my...
I never yelled.
Stern.
I spoke very firmly.
A stern who talking to.
Yes.
Like
your grammar school teachers.
Oh, the terrible jobs apparently they've done with me. My act of actually going digital from physical and actually taking a lot of physical games that I have and converting them to digital.
Going physical to digital. You said the other way around.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. No, definitely from physical to digital. And, of course, it's not necessarily converting. It's more like just rebuying. So basically, long story short, I pulled the trigger. And I did it.
Yeah. So, I know. And how much space did it save in your apartment? Oh, my God. Yeah. Look, I'm going to show everybody how much space it saved in your apartment, right? It saved about this much space in your apartment. See this?
Okay.
About 3 flash drives.
So, Mr. Snotty, no, it's a little more... Like in my head, I feel like I'm being pushed out of the apartment again because of my collection.
Maybe it was this much space.
Maybe. Oh, Bob Ross. But also I just like the convenience of digital. So basically a small handful of 3DS games, a handful of Wii games, a couple of Genesis games, and a couple of GameCube games went packing because I have digital versions of them. And I don't think I'm going to stop there. I might go through it again one more time to see again if I already have the game and I'm happy with it on a digital level. Yes, I might just start purging stuff. Because I've also come to the realization that if I'm going to since I'm collecting and buying games, I know this, me, I get it. I'm sorry, Anthony. But I just have to vent to somebody. Might as well be the world.
Yeah. Me, unfortunately.
If I'm going to create, get this collection again, now I'm really kind of interested in, games I've never owned before, first of all. But also, a lot of I'm not even going to call them homebrews anymore. Independent publishers are coming out. And I've showed off games before about that, mostly Game Boy.
Yep.
And, I'm kind of leaning towards those games. I got a couple physical editions already backed on Kickstarter. Actually, one of which is a handheld game I'll talk about maybe next week. because I got to get all the information.
Well, but these physical indie games, do they have digital options? Like, are you going to switch to digital on those too?
So, well, actually, a lot of times they send you the digital option anyway.
Digital anyway, yeah.
Anyway, yeah, it's weird. But like one of the games, I can't remember what it was, but it's a handheld game, probably a Game Boy game. And for fun and for the first time I'm doing it, they're offering this game, and again, I'll have more info next week. For a download for emulators. It's a legit game and it's all legal, but also going to allow it to download on the analog OS because the Analog Pocket has its own operating system. Okay. Now, you can't just dump ROMs on there. Somehow it knows if it's just a straight up ROM. But if it's an original content, it will allow it.
Well, that's cool.
So that game, I'm going to try, like, you know what, let me just go straight digital with that one just to try it out, see how it works, see how I like it. But there's going to be some other things like the Evercade Versus. Those are all physical. And like I said, just some other games. So I think that's where I'm going. I'm moving away from just, I had this game growing up. Let me just collect for the sake of collecting to that I've never owned before. That's not available anywhere else. Or this is an independent publisher. So let me go with that. Okay. And I think that's the route I'm going to go.
All right. Well, that's fair. I chastised you enough last week, so I don't need to chastise you anymore. But what I will tell you is that I'm just gonna flat out put a curse on you. For every here, and this is great. No, the Malokia. You know, if you're Italian, you know that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not Italian.
No, but for every game that you trade in or you sell back and buy digital, one pop behind you will disappear.
Really? You couldn't give me like the thinner curse? Athene. No. I could have used that.
No, I'm giving you the thinner curse. It's going to be thinner shelves. Empty your shelves behind you.
Don't even get me started. I have to go into the back room to find a pop vinyl. I'm going to try and get autographed tonight.
It's gone.
It better not be.
It's the first. Yep, that is the first one in the curse that disappeared.
Right. So I got rid of a lot of games. Oh, by the way, I bought 2 brand new physical edition games. So
wait a minute, wait, hold on. So you sold back games because you're complaining about space, and then you bought 2.
So I got rid of 5 3DS games.
Okay,
5 3DS games.
Like I said,
4 just the cartridge.
That's about the space of a thumb. Yeah.
4 just the cartridge. 1 did come in a box.
Okay.
Well, I got a new one. Finally arrived. Andrew's Duos 2.
Nice. Okay.
Now,
great game. Excellent purchase.
Actually, fantastic game.
You just replaced what you traded in.
Yes. Well, to be fair, also I've had this game on order for what feels like a year.
No, I know. I'm just saying your whole
don't get me wrong.
Space plan isn't working.
Well, it's making room for the new stuff. Side note, though, Andrew's Duos. This is like one of, if not the last, like physical release for the 3DS. I know there's other games coming out for the 3DS. Okay. But I think those are straight up digital. So it is like the last physical. Number 339 of 6,000.
Very nice.
Yes, very cool. This game is also available on Switch. Maybe other platforms too. I don't remember. If it plays the same on the consoles as it does on the handheld, oh my god, this game is awesome.
Okay. Very cool.
Very much recommended. The 3D, and they got the 3D going with this, so it's really cool.
All
so
right.
Got that.
Skip.
And
you know me in 3D.
So yes, I do. So this game I got rid of, and I repurchased in a different format.
So wait, is this one of the ones you just sold back?
No. This one was sold back a while ago.
Okay.
Knowing, though, I was getting this version.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, so on multiple levels, hey, listen, I know it's 2022, but still, yeah. Rainbow Bright Journey to Rainbow Land for the NES.
Wait. So you sold back the little arcade version you got?
So I had a Coleco. Had 2 Colecos, yes. One of which was Rainbow Bright Journey. It was actually this game.
Yes.
And it was a little annoying to play on the Coleco because it's kind of like an RPG, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't think Rainbow Bright would be that deep.
Well, no, I don't think it's that deep, though, because they fit it onto a Coleco. But
well, no, you know what I mean.
No, I know.
I would think it would be like a simple side-scrolling game.
Yeah. Help Rainbow Bright and her pal Starlight, who I don't remember, in this classic
Starlight is the horse.
Starlight Express. In this classic RPG. I don't know if this is like all joking aside, I don't know if this is a re-release or not, but it's official Rainbow Bright. Again, numbered.
There you go.
So
127, lower number.
Yeah, definitely, because no one's buying them. That's why.
I was just gonna say, like, I feel bad for the other 126 people.
And this is both these games I ordered from Pixel Heart over there in France. So I had to wait for it to come in. But so I have now this physical copy, which will play a whole lot better on a television.
But do you have an NES to play it on?
Yeah, I got the analog.
Oh, that's right, though.
Yeah. Oh, I have all these systems. Trust me. I can't just get rid of all my games because I've invested into all these systems.
Right, because when you canceled your Polymega and bought every console separately and spent a ton more money.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. Analogs are like the Ferrari of clone gaming. Who's the other one? Hyperkin is like the Kmart. And Polymega is now kind of like, I don't know, like a Jeep Grand Cherokee. So, it's kind of like in the middle.
I don't know if you can judge that. You don't have one.
I have a Jeep Grand Cherokee. I used to have a Jeep Grand Cherokee.
No. You don't have a Polymega.
No, I don't. But
or
hey,
a Retro Freak, because we know what happened to that too.
I did have that. Well, not my fault. They broke it. So this is where I'm at. I got the 2 new games though. They're very fun.
Okay.
It's like. But now I have other games I'm debating about. Like, do I get rid of Sonic CD, which I have on Sega CD? But I feel like keeping that. I would keep it because of the original music.
Why not keep it for the actual game?
Because Sonic Origins is coming out.
So
it's right there. Super Mario Brothers 3. I just have card only. I'm weighing my options. I have like 5 other versions of it.
I'm just picturing all those pops disappearing behind me.
No, I got about 10 more on order that are coming in. This is where I'm at.
Yeah, it's an interesting little struggle. We've gone down this road several times over the last almost 6 years on discussing.
But now doing things about it.
Well, but no. But like originally when we first started the podcast, you had talked about how you had gone completely digital with everything.
Which I did.
And you did, right. And you had no physical copies. And then you started getting into collecting again. And it's like, okay, it's like now you're getting back to normal. Like a normal, human being, video game podcaster, all that stuff. You're buying the games, you have the physical ones. Now I'm afraid you're like falling back over to the dark side, and we're gonna have to fix this.
It's funny enough, when I was looking at my collection, though, majority of my collection is stuff I've never really owned before.
Which is good.
I like that.
Right, you're buying things you haven't had.
Exactly.
If you ever trade anything in that came from Japan, I will kill you. Because I had to find... Oh, I will kill you. How many times did I have to fly to Japan and then I wound up buying you stuff because you gave me like, this, get me this, get me this, get me this.
You did. It's not like you went there just for Super Potato.
Hey, you don't know that. And this was pre-Super Potato on eBay. The only way to get stuff from them was to go there.
No, really, yeah, no, on eBay now. Forget about it. No, I don't think I sold anything. Definitely, I didn't sell any Japanese games. That I can tell you.
Okay.
Nor anything I think you got me, because you did get me some North American games over there.
I got you some cool stuff.
You got me very cool stuff, even the stuff that wasn't stolen from the United States Postal Service.
I didn't steal anything. What are you talking about?
No, remember the watch?
The
pocket watch?
Oh, that was so sad. I felt really bad about that.
And they took it out of the box.
Yeah, they literally they took the watch out of the box, kept it, and then gave you the box. Here is an empty box.
I think I still have that box.
Well, the box was actually kind of cool.
It was really.
Where is my watch? Actually, I think they may have broken into my house and taken mine. I haven't seen that thing in a long time.
So that's where I'm at right now. So.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, good for you.
Oh, and I still got the sticker on it. And I left the sticker on it because I don't know what it means. I don't know if you can see that.
Probably says highly theftable.
Yeah, exactly. But
that is a really cool box.
Yeah. And I forgot which one I got you. Was it the?
There were different ones. I forgot.
Yeah, there were 4. I think there were 3 or 4 different ones.
Oh, were there? Okay.
Yeah, one was I think Flower Mario.
Okay.
I wound up getting this one.
Oh, now I remember what the different ones
like
were.
turning around and about to run.
Yeah.
It's a little blurry.
No, that's all right. Oh, there we go. Got it right there.
Yeah. But really cool stuff.
Yes, very cool.
So I'm very sorry yours got stolen.
That's all right. Things happen. But we'll see.
Service. If only we knew somebody who worked there.
Yeah, well, so yep, so that's where I'm at right now, and we'll see what's going on.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you a quick. I'm gonna throw something quick at you. Let's see if you answer this. Okay, if there's one game, like out of every game that's ever been made, or even one currently in your collection, I'm not sure if it's in your collection, it may not be yet, whatever it is. If there's one game you like would literally say, there is no chance, there's nothing anybody can do to make me give this game away or trade it in. Like, what is the untradeable game?
My unholy.
Your unholy. Yes, your unholy game.
My unholy grail.
What is the grail game that you would never part with?
Oof. It might. All right, it's fine. I will just say probably Shining Force 3.
Okay.
On Sega CD.
Even though you've never played it.
No, I played it.
Oh, you did?
No, it's not Sega CD. I mean, I have Shining Force CD on the Saturn. I played a little bit of it. Actually, I got to go back and play it more. Is when I started playing it, the connection wasn't working properly. But I've got that fixed since. Okay. Because I remember I bought that one. Granted, when I bought it, I didn't have the manual. Okay. So the manual is second hand, if you will. Well, third party, really. But I think I would keep that. Well, but then there's the Japanese ones. But I would probably go with the North American Shining Force 3 only because it is playable. Like I can read it and everything. Even more than my Contra and my Probotector in box.
Wow, that's saying a lot, actually.
I think so because I've always played. Here's what's happening in my head. I can play Contra Super C and Probotector on the Contra collection. Right now, there is no other version of Shining Force 3 that's available.
That's true.
Now, if, Sega comes out tomorrow and goes, hey, here's a Shining Force collection. I don't know. We'll have to see about that one.
Well, that's why I'm saying, like, of all the games ever been made, like, what is the one?
Probably Shining Force 3, because I remember looking for that for the longest time. It really was my holy grail for a long time, because I love that series. And some of the later ones, though, was kind of weird. But, I would have to say, again, as much as I love the Japanese versions, as far as playable, Shining Force 3, even over Shining Force CD.
Okay. That's a powerful statement right there.
Yep. So now we'll see what comes out later.
Yeah, exactly. All right. I was just very curious about that. That just popped in my head since now you're going to be giving everything away.
I'm not giving everything away. I got news for you. Like months before we started the podcast, I did I just happened to do a flea market. Like I got a table at a flea market. I used to do all those boxes, Loot Crate and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And I had a ton of stuff. So I'm like, let me just sell a lot of this stuff. And it was not a ton, but it was a nice handful of video games that I didn't think, again, this was before the podcast. Yep. Back then, I was like, I'm never going to play these again, so whatever.
Lo and behold.
Yes, and then I bought them again, then I sold them back again.
Yes. Such is the way of Larry.
And I'll leave you with this. As sure as the sun rises every morning, before I die, I am pretty sure I'll end up buying some of those games back again later in my life.
Oh, you definitely will. But at that point, they'll be so much more expensive.
Or cheaper, hopefully.
Or cheaper. I doubt that, though.
Me too. So.
Yeah. But
so that's where we're at.
Yeah, sounds good.
Support for the Retro Gamers podcast is brought to you by Manscaped, who is the best in men's below-the-waist grooming. Manscaped offers precision engineering tools for your family jewels. Manscaped recently launched the Ultimate Men's Hygiene Bundle, the Performance Package. Join over 4 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with this exclusive offer for you. 20% off and free worldwide shipping with the code RETROGAMERS, all one word, at manscaped.com. Boy, what is this, the 4th time that we've done that?
That is the 4th time. And you know what? I think you're finally getting a handle on it.
How dare you? I feel like I did that week 1.
No, it's actually, yeah, you're actually really good at things like this, which is awesome.
My God, is that a compliment? Can we take that out of the commercial and put it somewhere else?
No, because I was about to segue into, I was going to compliment you. Like you perform that very well, the same way that the lawnmower performs really well, because I've used it. I've used it a few times now.
Okay.
We got it. And I got to say, it's still impressive. Very impressive.
Cuts right through what it's got to, do, and it reduces cuts where it shouldn't be cutting. Reduces nicks, tugs, and everything. The lawnmower does that, and again, it's good. Like I said, when I had that thicker beard, when you're ready to even trim it down because they have some guards on them, you can do that.
It looks like you're growing it back just so you can do it again.
I just haven't had a chance to. Everything I've been going to, I kind of had to run out of the house, so I've had a chance. But this is going to go away probably the next day or two.
That's fair.
And I have, again, the Plow 2.0, which is the safety razor.
Yes, you said that one was good. That does not come with the performance.
No, that's separate. No. That is separate. Yeah. But I do recommend it. And of course, the Weed Whacker. It's funny.
I'm telling you, I'm getting more use out of the Weed Whacker, just me personally, because first off, I don't understand how like ear hair or nose hair grow back so quickly.
Honestly, right?
They are ridiculously resilient. I don't know. Is it like a rainforest in there that just kind of just like literally overnight, it's like the hair's back.
The gnomes just planting that fertilizer.
But yeah, I use that. I'm finding myself using that one more. And again, same thing where it's like it has the skin safe technology. So it really does reduce the nicks and snags. I haven't really had any issues with it yet, thankfully, which is really cool. And then also I've been a big fan of and I've said this before too, the boxer briefs in the performance package. What do you?
I'm actually opening it.
Oh, that's right. You haven't.
I just haven't had a chance to wear it.
You wear the shirt. You just haven't done
because I don't want to wear the boxes until I get to show them off.
That's not going to be on an episode I'm on.
There they are.
Right. There you go. And it says Manscaped right on it.
Almost looks like a boxing.
It kind of does a little bit. Where it's like just change the front of it to Mormon.
So just to let you know, inside that performance package, you'll find the Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer, the Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmer, the Crop Preserver ball deodorant, the Crop Reviver toner, performance boxer briefs, and a travel bag to hold your goodies.
Yep. No, it's a really good package. Like overall, you kind of get everything to cover yourself for your manscaping needs. I mean, what else can you say about it?
It's time to take care of yourself. So go to manscaped.com and get 20% off and free shipping with code RetroGamers. Again, 20% off and free shipping with code RetroGamers at manscaped.com.
All right, Larry, I think we're going for a record here. I think we're going for like the shortest episode we've ever done.
Challenge. All right. Yeah, no,
which is not true. Which is not true. When we first started, our episodes were like 15
Oh, yeah, minutes, true, yeah. So. That's all we can afford.
Once upon a time when we didn't know what to talk about, we were like, let's talk about this.
And things come full circle.
And full circle, here we are. It's like, can we finish this already? No. All right, let's just jump into some retro news.
Let's do it.
I do have quite a few, actually, to throw at you. Recently, it was reported that Nintendo of America employees were complaining they have not been treated very fairly by their employer.
I heard about this. It seems like a trend going on at this point.
But there's this whole thing of how it's like certain employees like have to work in a different building and they don't allow them access to the really cool office building.
Oh, okay. So we're not at Activision level. We're just more like you don't have the right card.
Yeah, and that's literally what it is. It's like their badges are color coded and like only like I don't know which color they are. Like only blue badges are allowed in the special building, and then the red badges are left in like the slums.
Anyone with green aren't even allowed in the building.
Yeah. No, if you're green, you're digging ditches. So
badges. Who needs stinking badges?
Yeah. So anyway, fun. I find this awfully convenient that this is coming out now, especially when Nintendo of America's president's name is Doug Bowser.
Of course.
And we've joked about that. So Doug Bowser has actually spoken out about this now that it's been made public. And again, a lot of this has been coming from their contractors, because Nintendo hires a lot of independent contractors to do work for them, and they're the ones that seem to be like, hey, you guys are you're the second class, you're the steerage on the Titanic. So when the ship goes down, we leave you behind. Doug Bowser has come out and said that he has found these reports disappointing, and they're doing the usual, we're looking into this stuff type of thing. And they're talking to the Labor Relations Board and all that stuff. So hopefully all of this gets settled. If not, he may just, kidnap a bunch of people's wives and hide them in another castle. I have no idea what he's
And then the plumbers union will go after him.
Exactly. So we'll see what happens with that. But at least, he came out, spoke publicly. They're looking into it. Okay. And hopefully it does not become another Activision.
Well, I mean, look, if it's just a problem, it's a whole different ballgame. This you can't use. You can't use the executive bathroom. Okay. Yeah. Get a better pay grade.
Yeah. So, but some serious claims going on there. So they're looking into it, and hopefully they're going to settle all of that.
We shall see.
And speaking of claims,
yes,
there is another lawsuit being thrown at the game grading firm WADA. Because remember we did a whole episode last year about the whole, I think it was last summer, sometime in August.
Where
it was first called out about them manipulating the grading and the auctioning market.
Week after week, we were getting ridiculous numbers too. I don't care. They were ridiculous numbers.
Oh yeah, out of nowhere, these games that are only 25 years old were basically being sold for prices similar to
3.5
first Batman comic from 1939. And so it was these crazy numbers where it's how is this happening? And of course it started to come out where it's Heritage Auctions and WADA are kind of in cahoots with each other, and somebody owns stakes in both, and that's how they're manipulating the market. So based on that, now there is another lawsuit coming out about, because it was the Super Mario 64 game that sold for
that's 3.5 mil or something.
No, that was 1.5. It was.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah, but based on this now, they're being sued. So they're being sued. They're being sued. We're going to see what happens with that. There's not a lot of information on the lawsuit yet. But we'll see what comes of it. But I'm curious to see if it actually, if they actually are held responsible for it. I mean, to me, it's clear market manipulation. But then again, companies like this always know how to, fund those loopholes.
They finagle where they can finagle.
They do. So I will continue to search for a sealed copy of a video game so I can give it to them and sell it for $1 million. I don't think my sealed copy of Joust for Atari 2600 is going to help me.
Ooh, I don't know. You never know. I mean, that's an odd game to have sealed, but
I bought it for $15. I don't think it's going to work.
To be fair, that game, I hate Joust.
I like Joust. What's wrong with Joust? What do you have against Joust?
Just the game. That Balloon Kid. Balloon Fight.
Balloon Fight was awesome.
It's not like Missile Command level, but
I also have to remember who I'm talking to here in the games that you like. You just showed off Rainbow Bright, so
how dare you? The amount of gameplay I played on the little Coleco is why I ended up purchasing it on the NES, because I want full screen.
Right.
I hope the Star Stealer's in this.
Oh no. Did you watch the movie to do your research?
I did watch them. Who didn't watch it? Come on. Who didn't watch the movie back? Whether you were a boy or a girl, I get it. It was the 80s and whatever. But
I had two sisters. I had to watch the movie.
Did you see the Care Bears movie?
I did see both of them.
There was two of them?
Yeah.
I honestly did not know that.
Yeah, there were two of them. And then there was the My Little Pony movie.
I remember the My Little Pony movie. Yeah. Lord. There was a comic book crossover, My Little Pony and Transformers. That's a truth.
How does that even work?
I don't know. It was
do the ponies ride the Transformers, or do the Transformers ride the ponies?
I'm really hoping the Transformers turn into ponies at some point, but I don't know. There was one issue left, and my friend's daughter wanted it. I was like,
I don't know. I don't know about that one. What is that? Optimus Horse.
That's a weird version of Beast Wars.
Right. Exactly. Optimus Pony.
But It's like Optimus,
but he still has the tractor trailer. It's a wagon behind him instead.
Bumblebee comes out as a brony.
He's just pulling a metal covered wagon before he transforms into the robot. All right, so I hope somebody's listening because we just gave you money right there. Hasbro, new Transformers, My Little Pony crossover there
on the table.
There you go. Sega, let's switch to another subject. So Sega, we know you talked about it earlier. Sonic Origins is coming out.
Yes.
But Sega has announced that they are not stopping there with their remakes and reboots and stuff. So they have actually said that they are planning to dig deeper into their existing IPs and come out with some new stuff. And that includes IPs like Phantasy Star, Persona, Total War, Yakuza, and then other stuff like Crazy Taxi, Jet Set Radio.
Crazy Taxi. Am I selling my Shining Force 3 at any time?
There's no Shining Force on the list at the moment.
Good.
So I think you can hang on to it. And if you ever try to sell that, I will kill you. There's a lot of there are a lot of death threats in this episode. So I'm telling you, one pop will disappear for every game sold.
I can't, but I have to go dumpster diving for that Zack Ryder when we're done recording. I'm not happy about
this. It's not there. It was. I'm telling you, it's the first one. The first cursed item.
I couldn't have left it up. Oh, well.
All right, moving on. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. We've been, I know it's a newer game.
I keep going back and forth on that to pull the trigger. I want to get it, but
I would get it if my other friends buy it. So, like, if my other friends bought it, I would get it just to play.
I'm a friend
for fun. I don't know. But all my friends right now are buying the new Evil Dead game because that just came out last week.
I know. I saw that, right? Yeah.
And I don't want to pull the trigger on it just yet because I pulled the trigger on Back for Blood.
Right, I know.
And what happened?
I knew that was going to come up.
We played.
We did. It was okay. That was what. Look, who knew it was so hard to get over the GWB and that stupid ferry? No one can get past that level.
But I had no problem doing it on my own.
Be that as it may, good. Then you can play with us, so then we can unlock it.
You just have to kick one of your foursome out though for me to play.
Yeah, I know which one. Trust me. But Back for Blood, yes, was a mistake on our end. But I am totally in on Evil Dead. I would totally get that. Okay, this is the only tangent we're doing on this episode because I just saw it yesterday. I thought it was a movie, but it's not. This new game called The Quarry.
Oh yeah, no. It's the same. It's the same company that made Until Dawn and the Dark Pictures anthology. I played Until Dawn. It's awesome. That was it's a movie like game. It's friggin' with Hayden Panettiere and Rami Malek.
Until Dawn. Okay,
yeah. Now this is the next. This company's making now The Quarry with David Arquette. Yeah,
that's what it was. David Arquette, Brenda Song, the guy from Detective Pikachu. I can't remember his name.
Oh, I forgot his name too.
And some other. Ariel Winters is in it. Mm-hmm. So I mean, I'm looking at it. I'm like, because I kept seeing an ad for it, but I thought it was a movie, and then I also thought it was an add-on to Back for Blood. So I'm like, I'm gonna ignore that.
Yeah.
But it looks good.
Yeah.
So that's that.
Yeah. But those movie-based games are interesting.
No, totally.
Because it's one of those you know what it is? It's our video game version of Choose Your Own Adventure, where you're watching it and then you get it. You have to make a decision based on what's happening in the scene, and then a butterfly effect happens.
Not to get confused. Yes, there are games like that. Like I own a couple of those, but that's actual footage. This is actual game play. Like it's not real. It's not a real movie. It's
no. It's
am I explaining it? Okay.
Like they mocap it.
Yes. Okay, there you go. But there's cool. I think for extra you can download like cool 80s horror theme, so it has that like grittiness to it and stuff like that.
Cool.
They really. So, but in any event, I digest. So
anyway, Evil Dead. I was saying about Evil Dead. Yes. I haven't pulled the trigger on it because of the Back for Blood fiasco, but a friend of mine shared gameplay yesterday. Like he did share play with me, so I watched it. It's really cool. It's really cool.
When you do it, I'll do it, and I'll do it for the PS4.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna PS5 that for sure. I was just waiting. I'm about to go on a trip. I'll wait till I get back. To make sure my friends are still playing it. Because if I come back a week and a half from now and they're like, "Yeah, I'm going to be like, yeah, okay, I'm glad I didn't buy it." So we'll see what happens. Anyway, back to news. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl was what I was talking about.
And Ash is going to be in it.
Yeah, well, Ash is showing up in everything. So Ash shows up with his chainsaw and kills everybody in the All-Star Brawl. No, so 3 new characters have been added to Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, and we have Jenny Wakeman from My Life as a Teenage Robot, which I don't remember.
Ooh, I don't know that one.
Hugh Neutron from Jimmy Neutron.
Oh, okay.
And Rocco from Rocco's Modern Life.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they added Rocco. I can't picture Rocco being violent, but hey, why not?
Any of these characters, or most of some. Well, no, yeah, all these characters I can think about.
Well,
Garfield.
I mean, I still want to get it to just like play as Patrick and just beat everybody up as a starfish. I just think there's something cool about that.
Patrick has some deep animosity, I think, towards a lot of
well,
people.
No, I think so. Like he gets all his resentment out. I know he secretly hates SpongeBob. He really does. He totally does.
Squidward.
So anyway, so Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, 3 new characters if you have that game.
Okay.
Moving on from that, Nintendo Switch Online's expansion pack adding a game this week.
Ooh.
So you guys will be getting, if you have the expansion pack, you are getting Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards.
Oh, nice. A game I've never owned nor really played, but enjoyed watching.
And perfect timing for it since the other Kirby game just came out on the Switch.
It's the 30th anniversary.
Yep. So May 20th, you can play Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards on Switch Online expansion.
That reminds me, I did pick up Forgotten Land, Kirby and the Forgotten Land.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah.
Phenomenal. Great game.
I told you the first and only Kirby game I've played was during our contest last year, the NES one.
And I tried playing that too, and I don't know, something about it. The controls I'm not happy about.
Oh, it was so easy. I don't
know.
I flew through that game.
But look into Kirby and the Forgotten Realm or Forgotten Land, whatever the hell it's called. Yes. It is really fun. I mean, it's a Kirby game. It's nothing. Yeah. It's nothing major, but it is fun.
Okay, fair enough. Staying on the game front, Capcom recently announced that they are going to be releasing multiple major new titles by March 31st, 2023. And they didn't just stay vague about it. They gave a list.
Oh, okay.
So over the next year from Capcom, we're going to be seeing the following. We're going to see the Capcom Fighting Collection, which we've talked about before. Coming out June 24th. Then Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak on June 30th.
Okay.
Followed by Capcom Arcade Second Stadium, July 22nd.
I can't wait for that.
That one's going to be really good.
Yes, the first one's awesome.
Yes. Resident Evil Reverse or Verse. Verse. I'm not exactly sure what that is.
Can you say it one more time in a different way?
Resident Evil Verse.
Okay, fair enough.
There you go.
That's
and that'll be PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Resident Evil 2 for PS5 and Xbox Series X. They're doing the remake.
Okay.
They're releasing it for the next gen. PS5,
I got you. Okay, I got you.
Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 are coming out for next gen.
Okay, cool.
That's all. Same thing with Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. PS5, Xbox Series is getting those. Exo Primal in 2023.
Don't know that one,
but it's going to be out for all platforms except the Switch. Pragmata, which I think is a new one also.
Okay.
PS5, Xbox Series, and PC only. So no PS4, no Xbox One. And then Street Fighter 6.
They just announced that recently,
Which they just announced is going to be coming out in well, it's to be announced. They haven't given a date on that, but that's a huge list from Capcom. So
no, that is a very
coming from there. Very
big list. Speaking of Street Fighter, I don't know if it's part of your news. Did you hear about the situation where most likely we'll never see Feilong again in a Street Fighter game?
I saw. You know what? I saw it really quickly yesterday and did not read it. So what happened?
Long story short, it's really nothing bad. I kind of get it, but I don't. But long story short, Feilong, who was designed basically off of Bruce Lee, it's meant to be an homage to Bruce Lee, and. I don't know if they had to get the rights to it or they just were polite and went to the family originally. Say, hey, look, we got this character, we're basing it on Bruce Lee, and they kind of just gave their blessing or whatever. But now the Bruce Lee family apparently is like pulling all ties and pulling the plug on anything that is comical or makes fun of Bruce Lee, and they strictly want just pure like respect, which I get, don't get me wrong, but like respect and everything to Bruce Lee. So I guess I don't think Capcom is legally not allowed to do it. I just think they're just doing it politely.
Yeah.
They said, yeah, because the family just basically doesn't want any caricatures of Bruce Lee. We're going to take him out, which, all right, fine, you respect the family, but I never took Feilong as a disrespect. Again, just an homage. But still, I mean, that's a good character that unfortunately we're going to lose forever.
Well, there's nothing you can really say to that. I mean, it's really up to the family. I mean,
well, I mean, again, I think just Capcom just being polite about it.
Yeah.
But still, it was interesting when I read that. Yeah. It was just interesting.
Well, so. I mean, they could always come out with another version of Feilong so he's not a Bruce Lee.
I guess I don't even know.
Kind of defeats the purpose.
I can't even think of what used to mock Bruce Lee that like I'm aware of that would be deemed. I don't know.
Something must have. They must have given the rights to something that did it that made them.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, rights wise.
Yeah, rights wise. There must have been something.
Not some jerk doing something. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I read that. I thought it was interesting. So.
Yeah. So. Yeah. That and it's sad at the same time.
Yeah.
So again, Street Fighter 6, no Feilong. No, it's serious. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah, no, yeah.
All right, and then moving on to, I just found a list I want to look at. But anyway, have you heard about this game, Rogue Heroes?
Oh, God, why does that sound familiar?
So, Rogue Heroes: Ruins of Tassos. Super Rare Games just announced that they're releasing a physical copy of this for the Switch on May 19th.
Okay.
It looks like Zelda Link to the Past. It's almost like an homage of Zelda Link to the Past.
Maybe that's where I heard about it. Okay.
Yeah, and that's what it is. It's inspired by Zelda. Obviously, it's not exactly Zelda, but I swear, if you look at the color scheme in the game, you could swear it's Link to the Past. Like they use the color scheme, everything. It's got
cease and desist is in the mail.
Nintendo's will be all over this eventually, I'm sure. But anyway, so I just wanted to bring it up because if you are a fan of Link to the Past, look into Rogue Heroes. I'm actually going to look into this because this looks like a game that's right up my alley. Should be right up yours as well.
Yeah.
So there's that. And then last bit of news to share with you. And I saved this one for last because I know how much you love to shop, Larry. So, and it's just
based on what?
It's a very interesting story because you have the opportunity to purchase something that will definitely be unique to your collection. Like you'll be safe to say you will be the only person to own this item.
I have like one other thing in my collection.
Or whoever purchases this could be like, we can't talk about that on the show. But you could be the only person to own this, whoever buys it, because Queen Elizabeth's golden Nintendo Wii is officially up for sale.
Is this a real thing?
Yes.
Can you send me the link at some point?
Okay.
Why is she even giving up this Wii?
Well,
give it to the kids. Give it to the grandkids. Give it to the corgis.
Wait. Here's the story, okay? Because there's a story with it. In 2009, THQ, the games publishing company that we know and love from like the WWF SmackDown games, No Mercy and all that stuff. They made Croc and games like that. THQ in 2009 sent Queen Elizabeth a golden Nintendo Wii.
Wow.
Don't know why. Apparently it was some type of marketing stunt. They were like, we're going to send a golden Nintendo Wii to Queen Elizabeth. Okay.
A couple drunk executives at THQ goes, what's the weirdest thing we could do?
It was a marketing stunt for one of the games that they made, which was called in the UK it was called Big Family Games, but in the US it was called Neighborhood Games.
Okay.
I don't even know the game. But it was a bunch of games. It was a bunch of activities that you would play with other kids in the neighborhood, like tennis, basketball, lawn darts, football, stuff like that. Okay. So they made the PAL version of it for the UK. So they're like, all right, cool. Here's a marketing stunt. We're going to send Queen Elizabeth a golden Wii.
What is this? I don't know.
Basically.
That's my Queen Elizabeth.
Basically what happened though is however they sent it for delivery, UPS, FedEx, DHL, Express, whatever it was, Buckingham Palace kind of wouldn't accept the package.
Oh, nice. That's like when I would send something to the White House.
Yeah, exactly. So because yours, they check for powder.
What? Never. Rude. I gotta. I mean, Obama was in office, but I got an autograph from Obama. I did.
Did you?
Well, it's one of those like pre things. I mailed. I gave a shot at it.
Oh, because I remember you did that whole autograph. Yeah, you
for
were
a
doing that
while.
autograph
Yeah,
thing for a while,
and I got something back. I was like, all right, I'll take it.
All right, that's cool.
Yeah,
you got something from like Ohama. It's
yeah. No, it was the cook or somebody.
Exactly.
Just stamping stuff. But
Benihana. So anyway, so the package was not accepted by Buckingham Palace. So Queen Elizabeth never got the Wii. Never got the Golden Wii. Okay. So the Golden Wii never made it. THQ went bankrupt after that. The console lost
because they spent so much money on the shipping for the stupid Gold Wii.
They went bankrupt off the Wii. Okay.
And this old lady who said, "No, I don't want it."
Right. I was like, but just think about it. It could have been like passed down as like part of the family jewels. Like, just here's the crown. And here's
for their family jewels, yes.
Yes, for their family We escaped. Okay, so
so much for this being a short episode.
Yeah. Well, this is a good story.
It is.
So THQ went bankrupt. Console disappeared until some collector managed to get their hands on it.
Okay.
And now that collector is selling the Golden Wii.
Collector's going.
It's currently on sale.
Yeah.
It's on auction right now with 12 days left.
On eBay? Like
I have to see if there's a link in this site. Right now, it's listed at $3,000.
That is nothing.
Right. That's why I'm saying you're going to buy this.
Oh my God! I think I have room on one of my credit cards.
Yeah. So Queen Elizabeth's Golden Wii can be yours for $3,000.
Now, again, hold on. Let's be specific. Golden Nintendo Wii can be mine for $3,000.
Golden Nintendo Wii.
Yes.
Golden Nintendo Wii video game console can be yours for $3,000.
I would drop 3 G's on that in a heartbeat.
The auction is currently on Golden Auctions, GOLDIN. The current bid is $5,000.
All right, now
it looks like it might only be going up in increments of 1,000. So as of today, Saturday, May 14th, because we're pre-recording, of course, there are about 7 days left. It ends on Saturday, May 21st. It comes with a copy of Big Family Games.
It does. That might be worth it itself.
Which means that this is a PAL version.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Of the console. That's also...
I'm going to be honest with you.
Also in here, it's called the Royal Wii. They call it the Royal Wii.
I mean, it's gold. I thought maybe it'd be like gold plated, but I mean, it's a nice looking gold.
The console and controller are both plated in 24 karat gold.
Oh, all right, never mind.
It's 24 karat gold plated.
No, they're doing different increments. I'm looking at the bid history.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So Larry, it's at 5,000. So
I know.
You can own the Queen's Wii.
I know. Leave that there. We'll
leave that there, and that wraps up our retro news.
Yeah. Hey, you might want to check this website. There's a pretty good. There's a few comics on here.
No, please no.
Detective Comics number 27.
No. I'm trying to sell comics. I'm not trying to buy any more comics. Thank you.
Marvel Amazing Fantasy number 15.
Just do me a favor. Buy your gold Wii, okay? And that's all I got for news. And to be honest with you, that's enough. I think we can end with that one.
I think so. Oh God, Logan Paul. All right, I'm leaving. All right, so yes, very interesting, and yeah, that's I have nothing to say on that. So let's wrap it up.
Yep.
And just finish up if you don't mind. Where can they find us?
You guys can find us on Facebook.com/RetroGamersPodcast, on Instagram @RetroGamersPodcast, on Twitter @RetroGamersPod. You can listen to us wherever you listen to podcasts. You can watch us on YouTube, and you can email us at email@theretrogamers.com.
The only complaint I have about the Rainbow Bright is that it didn't come with a sleeve.
Oh, unacceptable.
Yes.
Unacceptable. So, how do you do all of that work and not put a sleeve in there?
I don't know. Oh, and then one final thing, just to mention real fast, because Ant, this is fun. I'm corrected almost hourly by various people because of this podcast.
Yes.
But I have a correction that you have to make and pony up to, my friend?
What correction would that be?
So we were talking about that very terrible Breath of the Wild game.
One of the best games ever made, yes.
And Ocarina of Time, because Ocarina of Time went into the Hall of Fame.
Yes, it did.
Wind Waker is 100 years after Ocarina of Time.
Oh,
Breath of the Wild is 100 years after the Great Calamity, which is the Hyrule Warriors. You had mentioned the other way around.
Yeah, I was a little confused about that because I thought it was 100 after, the N64 one.
I mean, the timeline is terrible, but that's where that's at. So,
well, anything that does time travel in it, like it's always just bound to get messy.
And that's, of course, from our friend, the Unfun Gamer.
Tell him I said thank you. See, I appreciate being corrected because it's very, very seldom when I'm wrong.
He did.
So I like the education. What?
He actually did say that.
He did say that?
He says it's very rare when I have to correct Anthony. I'm like, shut up and just tell me what the problem is. All right, folks. Ant, have a good week.
Yeah, have a good week. I'm going to go outbid you on this Golden Wii now.
Got a couple Detective Comics.
Drive the price up.
Folks, we will catch you everywhere next week on the Retro Gamers Podcast.
Cheerio.